Hello and welcome to Apex Instant Tips, episode number 179. We're your hosts. I'm Anton.
And I'm Marwa. Hi, Anton.
Hi, Marwa. So this tip came down to the very last second to make sure that it worked. It actually worked, but the demo of it was a little dicey until moments ago. Marwa, this is all you. What is this about?
So it's about setting the modal dialog page titles. And I remember that you already had this topic on one of your previous episodes with
Yeah, I think it was episode 34, if I'm not mistaken. We showed
13.
how to set modal dialog titles. Super easy, right?
Yes, and it was great, but
One line of JavaScript, I think, just one line of JavaScript.
yes, and it used desktop Apex functionality. But when testing that, there were a little issue about it, which is when we have multiple dialog pages and we execute that JavaScript code, it would actually set all the dialogue that are opened with the same title.
Oh, so you're saying if it was an unchained dialog, so you could have multiple dialogues, that JavaScript code would set all of them to the new one. Oh.
Yes, that thing was not obvious when we have only one dialog page. See, but even when we have multiple, you would notice that the title of the other dialog pages also changes.
So that's really nice of you. You're telling me that my code had a bug. I appreciate that. So you're gonna give us the fix to the bug. Is that right?
It's not actually a bug. Let's say it works in some cases, but in other cases, it does not.
Very kind of you. Well, okay, I'm going to share my screen, and why don't you show me how you solved it? So what we have right here is I'm going to show right now on a normal page, if the page title has some kind of session state in it, it would show, like you can see at the top here, it says administration Anton Nielsen at talon.com, right? So I've got my title up there, and it has that. That's because this page has, in the title, it's got this right here. And if I put something else in there, it would be there as well. But the problem is that when we open dialogues like this, that is set at the time that the parent page is rendered, not at the time that this page is rendered. So something might not actually be set. So this page actually does have this time right here, and that time is being set in a pre-rendering. So we're pulling up the time. So we should see the hours and minutes, but we're not seeing that. And my old code would have made that show, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay.
the old code looks something like this. There are a whole bunch there's so many places this is out there. But it's got this Apex util get top Apex. It looks for this right here. It finds that dialog and it sets the title to whatever you want to set it to. So how did you fix it so that it's not this?
So in order to fix the JavaScript code, I looked to inspect or to get the most recent dialog that is opened. And instead of adding a CSS custom class, the timer, you forgot the timer?
That timer. Okay, we'll knock 1 minute off. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so there is actually a workaround, which is to add a custom CSS class to each dialog page, and then
we only have 5 minutes. Don't tell us the workarounds. Tell us how you did it.
Okay, I used the last functionality of JavaScript to update only the last most recent opened one.
But I think you went one step farther. Am I right? What did you do for us?
Yes. So after that, I noticed that I was using the same dynamic action on each dialog page. So I thought about creating a plugin and add it to page 0, which is the global page. And that plugin would take care of all the page dialog titles.
So if I come here and I've commented this out, but you created this plugin type. I'm going to uncomment it. And right here, you created this plugin. And there's nothing. You just put this plugin on page 0.
Exactly. No settings.
Doesn't matter. Anywhere you do it, I'll show it right here. It's right here, set dialog title when it has substitution strings. a plugin. So this is it. So we'll save that. And now when we come in here, they just start working. So there it is with the time. And if I have an unchained one, I've got the time here. You can see it's a different time. And if I do it again, I got the new time each time. So it behaves the way we expect it to behave.
Exactly, yes.
Okay, well, so that's a super easy fix. So everyone that wants this can just put this plugin on page 0. Why don't we walk them through what the plugin does? And just so they can see, it's a super trivial plugin. The plugin is available if you go to my blog, apexdebug.com. You can, I don't know what that's all about, but here we go. It's here. It has a link to a GitHub with the plugin, so you can just get it from there. But let's show folks what you did, what this plugin is all about. So here we go. So like every dynamic action plugin, I'm just going to point out we have a render function, but this render function doesn't do much. Why don't you just tell us what we have here?
Yes, so first we're going to look for the title of that page that is opened, and then if it is not a normal page, it's a dialog page, then we would substitute and get our title.
So right here, we're checking to see, so we're getting it with the substitutions and then checking to see if it's actually different. If it was the same, no problem. But if it's different with the substitutions, then we're using the exact thing that you were talking about, the JavaScript, but we're doing dot last. We've added in the dot last, or you've added in the dot last.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. This is the plugin. In fact, you could retype this just from the screen, but you can also just get it on the as the plugin. Super great. I think everybody expects these things to work this way, and if you do this, that'll take care of it.
Exactly. And on what version is this?
The plugin was built on 23.1, and so we intentionally did it on 23.1 because then most people will be able to use this plugin. You don't have to go back to an earlier version or anything like that. Well, I mean, you don't have to rewrite it yourself. Anyway, it works on 23.1. I'm a little bit frazzled this Apex Instant Tips because we were building the demo up until beyond the last second. But Marwa, this is a great plugin. I'm going to put it in every app I use because it just makes those dialog region titles behave the way I expect them to. I'll say one other thing, Marwa. I know you worked on making sure that this plugin runs really, really fast. It runs on page 0, so the query is really fast. Everything about it, it takes when you run it in debug mode, you can't even tell that it ran because it's so fast. So it doesn't hurt to put it on page 0 and just let it run all the time. All right. Well. Normally, I would have some other quip to give, but I got nothing today. How about you?
Well, next time we'll prepare a wisdom of the week or a joke, maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining. I didn't see even if we have any. Oh, we do have a few comments. Anything interesting? Oh, it's mostly us saying that. This one from Rich. Did Oracle turn on the Apex idea, or is it still in consideration? I don't remember if there was an Apex idea for this, but if there was, I don't think maybe I created one. I don't even know, but maybe we should have created an Apex idea to have this just work the way we all expect it to.
Yes.
But in the meantime, this plugin is super trivial to put in. All right. Well, thanks everyone, and. I think we'll probably be around next week on time.
Yes.
All right. If you like the show, do all the things. See you in a week.
See you. Bye.